So hello students, today we will be solving one monohybrid cross question. So let us see what it is. In a certain species of animals, black fur capital B is dominant over brown fur small b. Predict the genotype of the offspring when both the parents are having heterozygous black fur as the genotype. So let us see how to solve such kind of question. It comes in 5 marks. When it comes about your board exams, it is of 5 marks. Okay. So let us start. First of all, you have to mention here parents, their genotype, gametes, and F1 generation that will be formed. So here in this question, firstly let us see what they are asking. They are asking predict the genotype of offspring when both parents are heterozygous black fur. So they are asking us about the F1 generation, that when we are going to cross them, what will be the first generation that we will get. So the parents that here we are having are heterozygous black fur. So phenotype of the parents is black fur for mother and genotype is this, and for father also black fur and its genotype is also capital B small b. The gametes that we will be getting from these conditions are capital B, small b, capital B, small b. We can either cross it directly or we can make it in the form of a Punnett square. So let us firstly cross it directly. What all offsprings will be getting? Capital B, capital B, capital B, small b, capital B, small b, and small b, small b. The same I am showing you here in the form of a Punnett square. One parent gametes I am writing this side, other parents gamete I am writing this side. So what I will get? Capital B, capital B, capital B, small b, capital B, small b, and small b, small b. So same answer in both the cases we are getting. Now see, two kinds of ratio we are getting in the answer. First kind of ratio is its phenotypic ratio. And other one is genotypic. Both answer you have to mention here. See, physically this will be black, this will be black, this will be black, this is going to be brown. So the ratio of their physical appearance that we are getting is capital B, or we can say black ratio brown is 3:1. Why? Because 3 are black and 1 is brown. But the genotypic ratio that we are getting is 1 is capital B and 2 are capital B small b and 1 is small b small b. So genotypic ratio we are getting like this, we have to write it, that is 1:2:1. So that is the answer. Genotypic ratio 1:2:1 and phenotypic ratio is 3:1. This is how you have to solve whatever question is coming for solving in case of monohybrid cross. Once again I am reminding you, monohybrid cross, why we are naming it? Because just one character we have taken, that is the fur. Thank you. So students, let us start dihybrid cross. Dihybrid cross is one of the most important question that comes in 5 marks. Let us see what the question here you are having. Round yellow seed is crossed with wrinkled green seed. So two things we have to remember. The parents are having two characters together, that is the color and the shape. Two characters of parent are present together. Let me write down the genotype for round. Because it is a dominant character, I am writing capital R, and wrinkled as it is a recessive character, I am writing small r. Yellow, again it is dominant, so capital Y, and green is recessive, so I am writing small y. Color, shape, that is the phenotype, and how we are expressing it in the form of simple symbols or alphabets, that is the genotype. Now see what all gametes can be formed. The gametes that can be formed here are capital R, Y. This side gametes that they can make, that will be small ry and small ry. Now when we will be crossing them, the F1 generation that we will. So let us make a Punnett square for F1 generation. See this, capital R, capital Y, small r, small y. So I have written these two gametes this side and these two gametes this side. What will be the resultant? Capital R, capital Y, small y, capital R, capital Y, small y, capital R, capital Y, small y, capital R, capital Y, small y. So you can see here all seeds that are formed in F1 generation are round and yellow. But what if we will be crossing these gametes in F2 generation? So let us see that also. The gametes that will be formed from this F1 generation will be capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Same gametes I will be noting down that side. Capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. Now you have to be very careful while crossing this out. See this, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. These two. Now here you have to note down capital R, capital Y, small y. These two, capital R, small r, capital Y. This capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. So similarly I am filling all these out. You have to be very careful while noting these down, because a single mistake can cause big problem, and again you have to solve the full chart. So see here, wherever capital R is coming, the character will be shown as round seeds, and wherever capital Y is coming, the character will be yellow color seeds. So finally we got the last one as all the recessive one. Now see here what ratio we will be getting here. See, in your syllabus the genotypic ratio is not there. Only the phenotypic ratio you have to see. So I will be noting down only the phenotypic ratio. Okay. So see here, capital R and capital Y, wherever they are present, we will be writing them as round and yellow. So this is round and yellow, round and yellow, round and yellow, This one also, this is also round and yellow, this is also round and yellow, this one also. And a few more we are having, round and yellow, round and yellow. So here you can see that all these are round and yellow. So I will be writing round and yellow, and the number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 are round and yellow. Let us see more. This one is round and green. This one is also round and green. This one is also round and green. So round and green are 3 in number. So this also done. Okay. And now see this one. This is wrinkled and yellow. So next character is wrinkled and yellow. That is also 3 in number. And the last one remaining, that is wrinkled and green. Wrinkled and green. It is the single one. So you can see a pattern is being made out there, that every time you will get this pattern in which this kind of result you will get, and the last one here. Okay, and the result of every time the F2 generation will have 9:3:3:1 as their phenotypic ratio. So this you have to remember. This is how you have to solve a dihybrid cross if it comes in your exam.